Well, hello. It's a pleasure to be with you on my TBC live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting to you, representing what we call the Billion Coin Opportunity. And this is my 341st, 341, 341st live broadcast today. Okay? And I want to thank my loved one for being here, for always being here, always supporting me, as well as my Miss Kayla and Caitlin, we call Butterball. But I want to thank all the people here, Mr. Musa and my TBC Bangladesh community, as well as Mr. Daniel Haywood for supporting me like you always, sir. Thank you so much for my people, my friends, and as well as Mrs. H and Irene. It's so many people out here, people that support me on a regular basis, and that just touches my heart because I know that we are all here in a community where we are a family under the umbrella of our private society called the Billion Coin. And that's a grand thing, folks. It's a wonderful thing to be a TBCN, isn't it? But we must always, and I'm going to touch on this a little bit later, but we must always touch on, be positive, because I'm going to talk about positive versus negative. And I've talked a lot about these things, but I'm going to talk about that a little later in just a moment, okay? All right. So let's do our traditional thing. Let's go check on our blog and see how that looks today. I don't believe it's too many new things going on the blog today because I checked earlier this morning, but some more could have been added. So let's see here. The computer just running a little slow today, but it's coming up, folks. Wow, slower than usual. This blog coming up slow today. I'm just waiting for the load, folks. Let's bring the one in here. I got an idea. Let me try something here. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. It was a little slow loading here. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see here. Now. Okay. Okay. I believe we went over. Did I go over this one yesterday? Let me see here. Oh no. I went over that. I showed that was being my 39th. I did 340 yesterday, so they didn't put up any of our new videos yesterday. Okay, let's see here about here. I think we also, yeah, we went over this yesterday too here. So it looks like we don't have any new blogs today, folks. That is rare. Yeah, that was here yesterday. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Where's one thing I do want to just go over, and folks, I mean, let's look on the rapid rewards just a minute. And that's not what I want to talk about. I just want to take up a little this time here with this here, because this is not what I'm going to go over today, but I want to just go over something here if it'll come up here. Everything is just running so darn slow today on this computer. And I did I'll tell you what, while that's doing that, I'm going to come in here and talk about what I really want to go on with y'all today. Okay. And I've been talking about us as people, just ordinary people, and how that pertains to our wonderful opportunity called the Billion Coin. And I'm going to talk just a little about that right now. Okay. People, as we grow up as kids, unfortunately, some of us have grown up in a household where there was not a lot of positive behavior going on in your household. You may have had parents that may have a criminal background, or have been under drugs and all those type of things. And essentially what you do, you are what you are what you are what you do. And so essentially what happens is you instill these same behaviors in your family, in your kids. And that behavior is toxic. You become toxic in your body and your mind, and you can't see your head above water. You can't go forward in your life. And also, what happens is your kids become the same way you are. Then some of us grow up in an environment by which our parents are go-getters. They're educational. They're always instilling good morals and values into you when you're a child. So your children grows up very much like you did. So that toxic environment, that's negative as it can be, and then you have that warm, kind, loving environment is a positive environment. So what environment do we want the billion coin? Do we want that environment that you see all over Facebook and social media about, these exchanges trying to cash out our coin with Bitcoin versus TBC? And I've said that's like apples and oranges. A market-based coin versus an abundance-based coin. Total difference. Total differences in both. Do we want that negative environment that people keep talking? They actually have Facebook groups that talk about exchanging TBC. Do we want that kind of environment in our environment? An environment that we try to keep together, unified, in line, and building a positive atmosphere as we grow closer and closer and closer to 1 billion members? We want that positive, that love, that prosperity, that abundance environment of a TBC. We don't want that one that we talk about that's always talking about exchanges and trying to cash out our system when we have in TBC a cash flow system. And those that's not working the system to make that happen, that's nobody but your fault. The 23 steps shows you how to cash flow, but what happens is people don't go through them. Or if they go through them, they're still confused and don't know what's next step to take, which is the next step to take is to seek a cash flow coaching. You don't seek that environment that's trying to get you to cash out with Bitcoin. Our admin even got us to got cash centers. Not solely just to pay that admin fee of 4 grains of gold, which is $10 US or more. But that same cash center, that person can also do a transaction for you. So you can become a millionaire or billionaire in the billion coin. So we're talking about that negative environment out there that we often see. Let's keep trying. People still, and you know what's astonishing? When I look at them, when I see people, then I see all these people asking how, info. So I'm asking myself, all these people asking how I can cash out or info, how I can do that. Through all these people, 40, 50, hundreds of people that's in the big, these are members of the billion coin. How can they become cash flowing in a positive driven system? And sometimes people get to it before I even say it. We don't have a cash out system. This is a scam. And 9 times out of the, oh gosh, don't fall for it. That negative environment that they're putting out there are trying to draw us, trying to draw our coin, our environment towards the side of the market-based coins. But better yet, what they're doing is not even that. What they're doing is they're trying to scam you out of your coin, and you don't get nothing back for it. I had a person tell me that they spent like almost $1,000 worth of Bitcoin for a scam, and a trade-off with TBC and Bitcoin, and never. How can you be so suckered in doing that? Where's your mindset for to be suckered in to do that? There's no such thing. If you are a student of the TBC blog, you will know there is never will be and never had been a market-based coin that we trade off for. There's no trading platform in the billion coin. So what I'm saying to you is, which environment do you want? Do you want a negative environment that promotes negativism, or do you want a positive environment that promotes positivism? I'm going to say it again. Which one do you want? Do you want a negative environment that promotes negativism in TBC, or do you want a positive environment that promotes positivism in TBC? Stop falling for the oldest trick in the book in cryptocurrency, folks. There's so many scams, even in Bitcoin. And that only gives Bitcoin a bad name. New coins are coming about on the market-based side. But don't you realize all those coins are not going to last? You can't fall for everything that comes out there. Folks, I have hardly lost no money in Bitcoin. Because being a student of cryptocurrency as a whole, which I have been since the first week of December of 2016, and mind you, what year we in? 19. And I do this on a daily basis, study cryptocurrency on the market-based side, and I keep studying our TBC movement. Just not the coin, our movement, our community. That's what I'm studying. And that's why I can speak with a sense of authority about our members and what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. And this honest things that I feel. Because see, I knew before, if you just take TBC out of it for a moment, the one thing I know that I've been trained heavily in is the mind of people. That is something I'm razor sharp on, because I have spent a good part of my adult life and my previous career studying people behavior. So it comes very easy for me to figure out why some people are losing. Some people lose their feeling about our coin and where we're headed. And they started gravitating over to that negative side and start taking pot shots at our admin or TBC, just trying to find fault instead of dealing with your issues in TBC. So let us come together on this matter, and let us be together, and don't fall for the negative tricks that people are doing out there, the negativism, the negative environment I'm speaking of. Because it promotes a negative culture. And what we have here is a very, very good positive culture that we're creating in our community here in the Billion Coin. And I'm sure everybody here in this chat room can agree with me on this subject. What I want people to do right now in the chat room, and if y'all really feel this, just don't put it there. Put TBC is for me in the chat room right now. Everybody type that in the chat room right now and let me see it. TBC is for me. TBC is for me. I'm going to say it a third time. TBC is for me. Everybody let me see the spirit right now in the chat room. Just start typing it right now in the chat room. Everybody right now. Let me see if that really works for you. TBC is for me. Or TBC works for me. Whatever you want to put. Thank you, Darren. I see Darren put it there. I see Musa. I'm still waiting, folks. Are we the only ones? I know all of y'all are here. I only see 2 people so far. TBC is for me. If it really works for you, let's see it in the chat right now. Because see, what my feeling is this. My feeling is this. There are people that's gravitating towards the negative side, members. Because when I see in Facebook of somebody trying to get somebody to change TBC for BTC, then everybody's saying how, info. That's gravitating to the negative side. Thanks, A10, for putting that there. People, keep typing it in. Come on, I'm looking for people like Simone, if you're still there. Type in TBC is for me in the chat right now. If TBC in your heart is in your heart and in your mind, you want to see this movement go forward of helping the poor, the needy, people that's dead in poverty across the world. Those are the people that's saying TBC for me. Listen, people like my loved one here, she don't have anything put it there. You know why she don't have to type it there? Because I know how she feels. She's going to start a movement. Already got her family over there getting together this week for sometime this month. Gonna feed over 1,000 kids. Someone get book backpacks, clothes, shoes. I'm gonna have pictures for you all that I can show you. I wish I even had video, but I know I'll see some pictures. That's right, Musa. Musa says some people just lack discipline of gratitude. Boy, you hit it right on the head, Musa. They lack discipline. They're not grateful for what they have. We have a golden opportunity here right in our grasp. And people want to still gravitate towards the negative side. Some people like to be popular. So they'll just grab at anything. You know, TB is for me. You know, I like to thank everyone, every single person that's been at this broadcast today. Because I feel and see positivism here in this chat area. That's right. Darren Hayward said positivism. Yeah, there's been so many coins delisted. That's right. And Musa says 3 years of proof of success. We all have dreamed for our future. That's right. Oh my goodness. I have a surprise for you all. I have a surprise, and I'm going to bring him right now because if it's anybody can speak on what I'm talking about right now, what we have here is a positive driven coin, private, a positive driven private society here in the Billion Coin. Here's Mr. Pritam Kumar, our leader that you see so often on the blog and all over Bitcoin, making all those success stories. I mean, not on Bitcoin. Sorry, on in his community with TBC and what they're doing with the scooters and everything that's going on, the great things in India. How you doing, Mr. Pritam Kumar? Hello, you there?
Uh, Welcome back, brothers and all the leaders around the world. I just worried about that when I try to had a establish the conversation to our admin level, then and about the success stories of the delivering of the vehicles over here in the India, and we could not see any kind of the updates in our blog post. I just worried that uh, when I had a time to contact with our admin also, and instantaneously our admin could respond. So at this time, I could not see any kind of the updates. At this moment, we should uh, pray for admin that our admin is in a very sound health. I could acknowledge that at, as per the conversation had between our admin and me, that he had a severe cough, and I had written a statement of that if I could reach you, then please, we are really care for you, admin. You are for all of us. So we have not seen any kind of the updates in a couple of the hours or the and moments that no updates has been seen. So I just worry about, and at this moment, uh, let me share my screen also. I received from the IT manager team that um, brother may have the privilege to share my screen.
Okay, sure.
Uh, a couple of the minutes back, I have the words with the admin. Then
Mm-hmm.
my my heart is controlled, my mind is controlled that our admin is in the sound health. Just a
Mm-hmm.
minute, just a minute.
Okay.
I wrote to our IT manager, and they gave me the reply that I spoke to him yesterday and he was okay. Now I feel so much relief for our community that our admin is in sound health, because I could acknowledge that our admin had a severe cough recently when I established the conversation also, and he has a company over his weekend. A friend of our country. Is there anything? I mean, our IT manager had given a reply. So in return, I have written, sir, the success report of mine delivering vehicles. I send the file of my YouTube to be seen to our blog as expected.
Mm-hmm.
I just worried about our admin's health. Our
Mm-hmm.
admin had a long,
Mm-hmm.
long-term cough. I just worried about his health, sir. When
Mm-hmm.
he's back, share all of my success report. Thank you, sir. So in
Mm-hmm.
return, in further statement, I have again replied, sir, I am moving to Hyderabad out of my town. The grand seminar of the 500 members assembling there, I mean tomorrow, to join our community. I just and always seeking his blessings every time.
Mm-hmm.
Please convey that I am seeking his blessings so that the program could be successful, sir. So this was the conversation as established between the IT manager team and me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that our admin is in sound health. So what the things happening, it is okay. So we should have in a day 5 minutes time to pray for our admin that his health should be in a sound health. This is my seeking the privilege to all the leaders in the community, that if admin is not there means we can't do anything. So I appeal
Yes.
to all my leaders, brothers and sisters worldwide. Let us pray for the betterment, the sound health of our admin. The other things are okay, whatever we are giving the broadcasting level, this is another part. Whatever we have trying to our best part for the community expansion, this is another way. However, at least for 5 minutes time every day, let us seek the Lord, God, our Lord, or the God's blessing that our admin should be in a sound health, brother. This is my appeal to you all,
Mm,
please.
yes. Mm, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you what, right now, what I like to do, that's a very good idea, because a lot of times we don't give our admin the credit admin deserve. And I thank you so much for bringing this to my attention, sir. Thank you
I,
so much. You
I
know,
just worry.
let us make sure.
I just worry.
What I want to do
No,
right now, what I want to do right now, what I want to do right this moment, I
I
want to
just
have
worry.
a sense of silence right now for all of us. Just, and
I
I'll
just,
bring everybody in.
Brother Steven, Brother Steven, I just
Okay,
worry about my Emmy's health now. I couldn't touch him.
just hang in there with me, Patan. Just hang in there, sir. I know this is a really tough time for you. Okay, all right.
I could
It's
not
going to be
reach him.
okay. It's going to be okay, sir. It's going to be okay. Okay, it's going to be okay.
I could not reach him.
Admin is not leaving us. Admin is going to be fine with us. So what I want to do, I tell you what I'm gonna do right now for everybody, if they are like don't mind. If everybody just let me say a little prayer right now, okay? Okay?
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
Okay. And everybody's just right now, I'm gonna pray. Okay? All right. Dear God, in the name of our awesome God right now, our brother, Mr. Batam Kamar, brought us some news that will concern all of us. I ask our most powerful, awesome God to be with us in this time of this sadness. Should anything of any type is happening with our admin, whoever the person or persons are, let's keep them under your precious hands, God. Make sure that God, that this person is healthy, safe, always, including not just admin, but the tech support and all the people that have poured their hearts and souls in this opportunity called the Billion Coin that we refer as TBC. I ask, dear God, that you stay with each member right now, Lord. Be with everyone here in the chat area. Be with them and their families. Be with Mr. Pratam Kumar and his family. Because, Lord, you know better than anyone all the fine work he has poured his heart and soul in the people here in his country of India. Let him know that everything is going to be fine. Admin, in the name of Jesus, is going to be fine. We have to know that in our hearts, in our souls. But we give everything to you first, dear Lord. Because we know in our hearts when everything is given to you first, every waking thing is going to be just fine. So I ask right now, let us be all together in this massive effort to build and build and build and lift our humanity to amazing points in our lives, which everyone can get our own, what you said is our own birthright, right, and that is to live in abundance. Because God, you put it in your holy Bible. It's written. So I ask, dear Lord, be with Mr. Pritam Kumar. Be with every member here in the Billion Coin. As we continue to stay unified and aligned here in the TBC. We give you all the honor and grace. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're gonna be okay, sir. I know you're really worried about our admin. Admin is gonna be okay. You know, the thing is, we know the admin is someone that's, I'm sure, we know this is a human, like we are. We're all humans here on earth. And so, people out here are going to try their best to discredit or try to hurt administration here at TBC because they know we have a wonderful thing here.
We are strong. We are strong.
We got to stay. We're going to be strong. We're going to be strong. We're going to stay unified. We're going to stay aligned. We're going to move forward, and we're going to help as many people that we need. You know, I'm one of those kind of people. I would practically give the clothes off my back to make sure a person got clothes over there if I was over there.
We all together, all the brothers and sisters to all the nations across the globe. We will do it.
We will do it. We're going to do it.
We'll do it.
We're going to do it. Because we in this thing, Tom, we're in this, brother, we're in this thing together. We're in together in this. And I believe that everyone here, as long as we keep together and doing our broadcast, you do it. This man here, folks, does a awesome sin bun meeting every week. Every week he's there. Him and his countrymen and women are there. I got every one of them on my chat room. Everyone is there is in the chat room. Everyone is there. They are doing wonderful. So, well, my broadcast for today was talking about, are you gravitating towards the negative environment that's really outside of the Billion Coin? Or are you gravitating to the positive side? Now, my dear Pritam Kumar, what he did, he brought out his feeling. He is emotional about what we have here, folks. He believes in it. Now, if what you just saw, if that don't touch you, something is wrong with you. You know, sometimes, folks, we have to give emotion. We have to expel what's in our hearts. And you saw Mr. Pritam Kumar, what he did today, didn't he? He's a powerful leader over there, folks. He believes solely in this movement. He's seen people going through heartache and in poverty. He's seen it with his own eyes. It is evident, it's even in his country. Why do you think he's working so hard? Because he sees it. He believes it. Do you believe it? Folks, if we keep like this, I love it. I love it. I love that. I love what I'm feeling right now. I love this emotion that we are feeling today. I'm feeling what he's feeling. I'm sure a lot of you can feel it. We all need to feel that, folks. Because he know, like I know, there are people out there suffering. There are people out there suffering, folks. And so we as members of the Billion Coin that we refer as TBC, let us stay positive. and create the most positive environment that's known to mankind. I want to thank everyone here, particularly my Pratam Kumar today. I want to thank my loved one for being here, and Kayla and Caitlin. I hope what you saw today, when you can see a grown man cry, that is a sight to be seen. When they feel so good about something, I feel so emotional about something. Let us not worry about admin. Trust me, God is right there with admin every step of the way. Okay, folks? Okay? Let us have a great day, folks. You know, thank you so much all. For those who came in later, let us make sure that you go back and watch this great broadcast where we had some emotion here going on today. I'm so glad that Pratam Kumar came out here. I've never seen him like that, but thank you, sir. Thank you for coming out there and expressing yourself like you did. That is what I want to see, folks. Thank you so much for being here today. Remember, last thing was said one last time. Let us not gravitate to the negative environment that's out there, people saying and taking pot shots at our movement, our opportunity called the Billion Coin and our coin. Let us make sure that we are building the environment that we all signed up for. A positive environment, okay? Thank you all for being here. Mr. Pratam Kumar, everybody. You know, I'm going to go through some names. I don't normally take the time to do this. I want to thank Darren Haywood, A.T.M. Irene, Christine Tangway, Mr. Islam Samar, Islam Simone, Edwin, oh my God, Edwin from, I believe he's from South Africa. He's here. Thank you so much for being here today. Shohag, he's from here, from the Bangladesh community. Musa from here. Musa, wonderful person. Thank you all for being here today. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. And my wonderful wife, Merlene, is here. Sometimes, you know, sometimes folks, I hold back the tears sometime in my broadcast. Sometimes I get touched by all of you that always support me like you do. Because I believe in this cause. I believe in what we have. I believe that we will get to 1 billion members. And I believe that everything that we say in the blog is true. I believe that we can help so many people out there. Because there's power in numbers, folks. We are already 3.3 million people strong. But we're going to be much bigger than that if we keep following the guidelines and the tools that's in our TBC Crinkle Cash, as well as a wallet, as well as Crinkle Cash back office, as well as here in the blog. You all have a great day, and thank you so much for being here for this live broadcast. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Okay? Love you all out there. Y'all have a great day. Okay? Peace, everybody.